These functions themselves are pretty self-explanatory, but as you can see in my workbook, you can create very neat features with it. Group data is very easy. Just select the rows and columns you want to group. Go to Data tab and click Group. You'll see the button there to expand and collapse the group data. If you want to ungroup, just select them and click Ungroup. Here's one thing to look out. It's like absolute reference. Even if you have grouped these data, and if I add some new cells within that range, the group function still group the same number of rows together. So do group function last even after the borders. But if you add the entire row instead of a single cell, the situation won't happen. The rows grouped will increase. So let's talk about freeze pans. Freeze pans are useful if you need to build financial model. You usually want to keep the first column or row visible at all times. So go to View tab and there is 3 options under freeze pans. You can freeze the top row, first column, and freeze pans. You can try them yourself, but freeze pans allows you to freeze rows above selected cell or column on the left of the cell. One tip if you want to replicate features in my workbook, do freeze pans first, because if you group the data first and collect them and do freeze pans then, you'll realize that your group cannot expand anymore. So that's group and freeze pans, and when you're working, try to think how can you apply these features and make your workbook easier to read and impress your boss and peers. I will see you in the next lecture.